Hey everyone, I want to tell you that you've got this, even though it may not feel like it. Know that every day you're healing and shedding the darkness, even though it may not feel like it. Know that every day you are closer to emerging out of the cave. We recently had a new moon and an eclipse on April 2021, depending on where you live. And it brought a burst of energy that I sure felt. And it reminded me that we can use these waves of energy to help us shed and shift even further. I know it can drag on, and there are days you feel that it will never end. But it does end in the way that you will emerge from the dark. The truth is, we are light and have always been light. We're eternal spirit and consciousness. It's just that the dark eclipsed our light temporarily. Our light didn't go away. We just needed to peel off the layers of darkness and muck, conditioning, trauma, and erroneous beliefs. Any voice in your head that is critical, judgmental, nasty, or trying to scare you is not real. It's a representation of trauma, hurt, or memory that was repressed for years, and now having been released, it's free to express itself. Use what you hear for your healing as you face these dragons, but know that the voices can't hurt you unless you let them. If we use the words dark and light, know that anything from light would never harm you in any way. This is where we must use our discernment. The dark voices will lie to you and try to trick you, which the light would never do. During my dark time, a voice tried to convince me that I was getting sick, trying to scare me. And for a brief time, I believed this voice until I learned that it was the voice of my own deep, dark fear. For a time, we have to sit through these distortions, feeling and hearing them, but knowing that they're not real. These distortions are on the way out, but they don't always go quietly. In time, the dark voices become less and less until they are none. Learn from my experience and others, and don't let the voices trick you. If you're listening to this, you have an awareness of what is happening, which is key. After a while, it's like we're observing it rather than just experiencing it. We get wise to the process and, in a sense, start standing our ground and advocating for ourselves. When I would hear a negative voice, I would say, "Not today," knowing that it was something that was just trying to scare me or trick me. Even when it doesn't seem possible, our higher self is with us, and in that sense, we're not alone. And depending on what you believe, we're always receiving help from the highest realms and source. So please know that you will get through this. If you've had a Kundalini experience, then you may know the immense feeling we can have of bliss, excitement, and love, so you know what the truth feels like. Everything shimmers with energy. If you're feeling like things are more than you can handle due to physical or mental pain, please find a therapist with spiritual knowledge that can help you navigate. Let go of any of the resistance to get the help that you need. We're unique in our experience, and what works for one may not work for another. Remember, do what helps you to feel safe and secure. Stay grounded by being in nature, and know that you are an important part of all that is. You matter and you are worthy. When you can, hold on to positivity, as everything is perspective. When you're ready, join me in letting go of the past as it no longer exists. Let go of any crazy stuff we may have done during our Kundalini psychosis. Let go of what other people might think. It doesn't matter. We know our truth. We know what we experienced. We're not perfect. Life isn't perfect or easy. We're no longer in any delusion of self-importance or victimhood. We live each day as it is to the best of our ability, no longer stuck in the past or the future. We let go of falsehoods and don't listen to the noise. We create our own reality, and we choose it every day with our choices and actions. As my guides once told me, step aside and let the process begin to unfold in its enormity. As you become one with the self that is calling you forward, the way will become clear. You'll find yourself among others that chose to witness a soul that remembers the truth of what is always and forever. Envision the light inside you. Be in the light as much as you can and stay focused there.